Peace and love and power to everybody watching this, okay? What's going on with y'all? Thank you for joining this live. I'm about to go in on the topic today. You are an oppressed slave to opportunity. So this live is just one of many that's going to keep coming. I'm going to keep coming until you get it. Okay? Till you make a change. Okay? This is today's topic. Hold up. Let me turn this TV off or down. All right, the topic is up. Tonight's topic is up, and we are about to talk all about this message here called "You Are an Oppressed Slave to Opportunity." Yeah, the reason why this was chosen, because I had to have a broad look at everything that I was doing, and I said to myself, are you always waiting for the perfect opportunity? And I wasn't saying this to myself. I was saying it to myself, but I was saying it in general, speaking about everyone. I was just speaking it to myself. I wasn't saying it to me. And I said to myself, I said, are you an oppressed slave? Seeking, always waiting on opportunity. You know something? A lot of people are oppressed slaves. They are slaves to opportunity. Slaves to opportunity. Always thinking that the time is going to occur for the right time. I'm always thinking the right time is going to happen. The right time is never here. So you fall victim to this notion, this idea, and this alluring effect that opportunity awaits you. Opportunity does not await you, because opportunity is always here. Opportunity is always here. Opportunity is always present. Opportunity is always abundant. So some people become slaves to opportunity, because they keep thinking that opportunity arrives. So you become a slave. You become oppressed until the doors of opportunity open to set you free. So you become oppressed, thinking that the doors of opportunity are going to open to finally set you free. But beloved, the only one that's incarcerating you in your mind, and the only one who's imprisoning you is you. And you are imprisoning you because you think that opportunity, you think opportunity comes on its own. No. Opportunity does not come. Opportunity only comes to the man who take it. Opportunity only comes to the man who take it. You must take opportunity, meaning take it for yourself. Because opportunity is always here. Opportunity is always here. It's always present, always in abundance. And the moment you go work a 9 to 5 thinking that the opportunity will arise for you to quit that job, the moment you go working at 9 to 5 thinking that the moment will come for you to quit that job, and also thinking that when that moment comes, that it will present to you the ideal that you need to have for when you leave that job. These are you being slaves to opportunity. You are never free because you always keep thinking that opportunity is what it takes for you to finally break through some type of barrier that's been holding you back, some wall that's been put in front of you. Beloved, the only wall that's put in front of you is the one you put on yourself. The only wall you put in front of you is the one you put on yourself. There's never a wall of anything holding you back but that which you believe. And so you become oppressed to opportunity because you played a stupid game. You played a silly game thinking that you have to be a certain age, have a certain degree, be a certain color, be a certain person, a gender, be a certain type of caliber of being. You keep thinking that it takes for all of these external extremities for you to become those things in order for the moment of freedom to happen for you, for there to look like it's been an opportunity. But opportunity is always here. Opportunity is always present. Opportunity is always abundant. It never leaves. It never goes anywhere. It's never absent. Opportunity is never absent. And you make opportunity seem like it's far away because you put everything out of reach. When everything that you desire and want is already in reach, it's right there with you. But you think that you got to wait for the opportunity to come to take it. No, opportunity is right there with you as well. And you take what you desire when you take the opportunity. So you misappropriate the word and you become thus a slave. You misappropriate the word thinking that the word means opportunity is supposed to arrive and come to you. But no, opportunity is already in abundance and it is here. And you just miss it all the time. Not because it passed you by, but you miss it because you're blind to it. You miss it because you're blind to it. It's always here, always present, always abundant. If I take opportunity, I don't take from you opportunity because it's in abundance. Opportunity is abundance. So if I take from you, if I take opportunity, it does not mean that I took opportunity away from you, that I took a possibility away from you, that I've taken chance away from you. If I take opportunity, that just means I took opportunity because opportunity is in abundance, is already present with us for us to take. But the moment you think that you got to wait for the right paperwork, the right degree, the right age to make a move on something you desire, beloved, you think that opportunity is going to come to you, but the fact is, it don't. Opportunity don't come. It don't come because it needs not to come. It don't come because it needs not to arrive. Opportunity is already here. But you become a slave to opportunity because you oppress yourself. You oppress yourself believing and thinking that you got to wait for a certain time, a certain day, a certain age, a certain paperwork, a certain degree, a certain document. You believe In order for you to make a move on something, you have to wait for the opportunity to present itself. You know how long that could be? That could be 20 years from now. That could be 30 years from now. And you ain't got 30 years to be waiting on opportunity. Quote unquote, God's timing. Quote unquote, God's timing. You waiting on God's timing. You waiting on the right time. You waiting on the perfect situation. You waiting on the perfect scenario. You waiting on until you quit your job. You waiting on until your kids get grown and out the house. You waiting on until you hit retirement. You waiting on until your milestone birthday, whether it be 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. You waiting on until the holidays are over. You waiting on all of these seasons before you act. When the season to act and take opportunity is right now. That's the season to act. You understand? There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect situation. There is no perfect scenario. There is no perfect ideal time. But you become a slave and oppressed to opportunity because you think that waiting is being patient. You know what my favorite speaker, Les Brown, say? Once again, Les Brown, I keep bringing him up because I've listened to him for years. You know what he say? He say, good things come to those who wait, but only that which is left over by those who hustle. Good things come to those who wait, but only what's been left over by those who hustle. By those who hustle. The only thing that comes to you is what's left over by those who hustle to get the big bread and get the big butter. Get the bread and butter to win. You operate too slow. You move too slow. And so some people got to move beyond you, move faster than you. Some people have to move beyond you. They got to move beyond you because you move too slow. You don't keep up. You're not operating in the same mindset, or at least on the same tier as the being or the people that's surrounding you. Some of y'all are moving at different paces. And so some of y'all pick up things slow. Some of y'all move slow. Some of y'all think slow. Some of y'all operate slow. Some of y'all don't know how to tap into the frequency of what someone thinks when you're around them. And so you miss a lot of the clues, a lot of the cues, and a lot of the opportunity. You miss a lot of those things because you are blind not only to opportunity, not only to the being that you're around, but you're also blind to opportunity being here in abundance. So you miss a lot because a lot of people that see it take from you, but they're not taking from you. You need to hear me when I say this. A lot of people who see it, they take from you, but they're not taking from you. They're not taking what's yours from you. What's yours is yours no matter what. What's yours is yours. But beloved, how many times have you seen somebody? How many times have you had an idea and somebody that you may not even express the idea to them, but somebody has gone on and produced that idea? It's not that they took something from you. You took my idea. You stole my idea. I had the same idea. I didn't steal nothing. I didn't take nothing. I just came and seen I'm able to see opportunity around me in abundance. I'm able to see opportunity around me. In every moment that I am awake, I am engaging in abundant opportunity. I am engaging in abundant opportunity. But you are a slave to opportunity. Let me put my flyer back up there so y'all know what I'm talking about. Put my flyer back up there so y'all know. But you are an oppressed slave to opportunity because you wait. And because you wait, that's called arrested development. You become arrested, unable to develop and produce and create anything because you wait on your kids to get into school, your kids to get out of school, your kids to get out of the house, for you to retire. You waiting on your time to when you turn 30 or when that time you turn 40. You waiting on when the Christmas, the holiday seasons are over. You waiting on so many things to act. And therefore, you always sit back and live vicariously through those who are doing it. You're going to continuously live vicariously through those who do it because you desire, but you don't act. And the reason why you don't act is because you think that you're an oppressed slave. That's the real reason. But you think that the real reason you don't act is because you think that what you desire has to come to you. But wait a second. Let me break this down even further so you can see the asinine thinking behind the logic that you create for this reason why you don't act. What is yours is already here. What is yours, no one can take. What is yours, you was given and you was born with it. What is yours has already been yours with your name stamped on it. No one can take that from you. It's yours. You have to make up the decision to say, I want it now. You have to make up the mind and say, what's mine, that's mine. I want that now. You have to make up your mind and say, I want to take now what belongs to me because I know that this belongs to me. And what is yours is already in existence. What is yours is already here. What is yours, you already have, but you don't know you have because you're blind, because you're an oppressed slave, thinking that it's supposed to come to you. So you're an oppressed slave to opportunity, waiting on the moment for it to show up, but you don't even understand that you already have it. You don't even understand that you already have it. And so you become an oppressed slave to the opportunity, thinking that you don't have it, thinking that what's yours is not yours, thinking that what's yours is somewhere out there. No, what's yours came with you. What's yours came with you in your being, in your vessel. It came with you in your talents, in your skills. What's yours already came with you. No one can take what's yours. But there's people that come along and take what's yours. And again, let me rephrase that. Not rephrase that. Let me reframe that. Let me reframe that. People can, no one can take what's yours. But people can come along and take what's yours. You may say, why would you say the same thing twice? No one can take what's yours. But people can come along and take what's yours. Now, what is for you is for you. What is yours is yours. That gift, that talent, that creative way that you think, that mind that you have, that's yours. And what you create from that, I cannot take from you. I can't take that from you. I can't exploit it. I can't take it. I can't do nothing I want with it. Because it's yours. It's not mine. It's yours. And I can't do that what you can do. Okay? I can't do what you can do. That gift is yours. But there's people that have come along in your life and take what's yours. Not what came with you. Not the things that came with you, beloved. Okay? But the things that was for you. See, there's some things that came with you. No one can have that. But there's some things that come for you, meaning for you to take the opportunity and jump on that. There's times where you be wanting to manifest, you be desiring to manifest things, and you'll speak things, and something, that thing will come, and you'll think that that's not for you. You'll think that's not for you. You'll think that's for someone else. And someone else will see it, and they'll take it. And then next thing you know, a year, 2 years from now, you sit back saying, damn, man, I was thinking that same thing. I had that same idea. You stole my idea. No, I didn't. I've had people say that to me. I didn't steal your idea. I'm very original with everything I do. I don't steal ideas. I just take the initiative and the action to jump on things quicker than you would. And because I jump on it quicker than you would, quicker than you do, what looks like was for you couldn't have been for you then. It must have been for me. Why is that? Because I saw it and I acted. And you may have thought of it, and even thought that you may have thought of it, but if you don't act, then that's not your manifestation. If you don't act, beloved, then that's not your manifestation. That manifestation is only for those who act on it. And so, I cannot see if you speak something, okay, if you speak something and it manifests itself, I cannot see it unless I myself spoke on something similar to that. So I would not be able to see it. Why? Because I didn't call it forth. There's a scripture that says, speak forth those things that are not as though they were. And so I cannot see what I don't speak forth. I cannot see anything coming for me if I don't speak it forth from me. And so anything that comes for me, I must speak from me. And therefore, if anything that you may have thought you've had an idea on, and then that thing may show up, and you don't take the action on that, then that's not your manifestation. If I see it, it's not because I heard you speak of it. It's because I spoke it forth from me. I spoke it from me, and so it showed up for me. I spoke it from me, so it showed up for me. I don't steal ideas from no one. Everything I do is original. You understand? And so I don't take nothing from no one. I just understand that when I speak something forward, and the reason why something like that the reason why something could show up and it looked like you had that idea, but I went on and ran with it, it's not because we shared ideas. It's because, beloved, that's just how great minds think. Great minds think alike, or like attract like. Like attracts like. And so what ends up happening is two people who find themselves vibrating on the same frequency can also have the same thought, because you're vibrating on the same frequency. You understand? And so it's like if I'm in my car playing a song on the radio on a certain station, and I pull up to the light, and you are in your car playing the same song on the same radio station, let me ask you a question. Do you think one song is going to be lagging behind the other? Meaning, do you think you will hear the lyrics first, and then you will hear the very same lyrics repeated in the next car over? No, you won't. If your station is plugged, if your station and their station are the same, the music coming out of the speakers will be the same. The words will match the same, meaning they won't come out distorted one before the other. You will hear the same words at the same time. And so what am I saying when I say that? I'm saying that when you are vibrating on the same frequency. Two cars pull up next to each other, tuned into the same radio, are on the same frequency. And so when you are vibrating with someone on the same frequency, beloved, sometimes you're going to have the same thoughts. Sometimes you're going to have the same type of thinking. Sometimes your mind and their mind are going to think alike. I got plenty of friends who I'm friends with, and we have the same ideas in mind. But the beauty of it is we decided to come together on the idea instead of trying to do it separately of each other, but we do it as a collective. We do it as a collective. We say, let's do this together so we can manifest it even faster. But what I'm saying to you is, you are a slave to you are an oppressed slave to opportunity. And why do I use the word oppress? You are an oppressed slave to opportunity, because to be oppressed is to hold someone down. Is to keep someone from, lifting and rising up. You are an oppressed slave because you're the one holding you down. You're the one stopping you. You're the one keeping yourself arrested. You're the one arrested. You're not moving forth on the things you speak forth. So when that thing shows up, you may say, oh, that's for me. But I may say too, that's for me as well. If you don't act, then that was in your manifestation. That was my manifestation, because I acted on it. And this is what I'm saying. Opportunity does not come. It's always here. It's in abundance. Opportunity is in abundance. It don't have to show up. It never shows up. It's present with us. It's present with us. So when you are present-minded, with, I would say, conscious-minded, when you are aware of what you speak, when you are aware of what you think, when you are aware of what you send out, you also are aware of what comes in. You're aware of what comes in. But you can be blind. You can be blindly aware. You can be blindly aware. There's a lot of people blindly aware. They are blindly aware. You know how many people are blindly aware? I'll tell you some blindly aware people. People that took the vaccine are blindly aware people. Some of the... Oh my God. I remember some blindly aware people in the beginning of COVID. And I remember I was in, maybe it was a Family Dollar. I was in a Family Dollar. This is a blindly aware person. I was in a Family Dollar. And this is when the toilet tissue thing was everybody was buying toilet paper out of the grocery stores, out of the stores. Toilet paper was being like, the phenomena and the frenzy with toilet paper, it still baffles me. That's one thing I didn't understand. Because my G, if it really comes down to it, do what my pops used to do. Newspaper, my G. Get you some newspaper or a brown paper bag, my G, and wipe your butt. You understand? But the crazy phenomenon with the toilet paper, right? I was in Family Dollar, and everybody in front of me had toilet paper, and everybody behind me had toilet paper. Everybody had their mask on. I didn't have on my mask. I didn't have no toilet paper. But everybody in front of me and everybody behind me had toilet paper. And I asked the guy behind me. I said, yo, what's the deal with all the... this is what I said. I said, man, people are crazy, man. I said, people are crazy buying up all this toilet paper. Like, what's the problem? What's really, like, what the hell is the problem with toilet paper? Like, what is that all about? He got a grocery cart full of toilet paper. Talk about, yeah, I don't get that either, man. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, fool, you got a whole basket full of it. What you talking about? He tried to act like he was a part of that group that's socially aware. and was like, you can't lump me into that blind. You can't lump me into those blind witnesses. No, my dude. You are just as blind as the man in front of me with the toilet paper. So I asked the guy behind me, like, what's the deal? Everybody buying toilet paper? Like, I don't get it. That's crazy as hell, man. He was like, yeah, I know, right? I don't get it either, man. I don't get it. I'm like, fool, you got a whole basket full of toilet paper. What you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? That joke was just crazy to me to think about. And so some people are blindly aware. The man understands, like, what the hell is, the man understands, what the hell is the craze about buying up all this toilet paper? Yet he was blindly to still buy, like, and this goes on in a lot of our, in a lot of parts of society, where a lot of people understand that the vaccine. Somebody told me the other day, there was like talking. We was talking vaccines, and I thought like we were on the same frequency. We were vibing. We were like, yeah, the vaccine, man. Da, 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 da. You already know I'm not for the vaccine. So we were like, yeah, man. Da, da, da. And they're going to tell me, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm vaccinated. I was like, what? I was like, okay. Like, you are very socially aware and having this full-blown conversation with me about the vaccine. And I'm thinking we are clicking on the same cylinder, but you got the vaccine. So how can you even talk about it? Shut up. You understand? I made those points to make this point. A lot of people are blindly aware to the fact that they can see the opportunity, but they don't take it because they say to themselves, oh, I had that same idea. They're aware, but they're blind to think it's not for them at that time it arrives. So the opportunity comes, and I told you opportunity don't come. So the opportunity is here, and they see it, but they sit back and say they acknowledge it, but so that makes them aware. They acknowledge the opportunity, so they're aware, but they don't act because they think that when that opportunity, that at that moment it shows up, that it's not for them. That makes them blindly aware. So a lot of people are blindly aware. And what they've done was they've arrested themselves. They handcuffed themselves. They stopped them. They've chained themselves. They oppressed themselves. They are the ones who are continuously oppressing themselves to the opportunity that is around and surrounding them in abundance. And so they see you run off with the idea and I've seen friends fall out. Because they don't understand that the reason why y'all friends is because y'all are like-minded. Y'all think alike. And so I've seen friends fall out because one of the friends took the idea and went off and became very successful with it. And so the other friend is mad and jealous and say, you know why I'm mad at you? You know why I ain't speaking to you? Why you not speaking to me? We've been best friends since our childhood. We've been best friends since we were 5 years old. We're 35 years old. And you haven't spoken to me since we were 25. It's been 10 years since you spoke to me. Why you ain't speaking to me? You know why I ain't speaking to you. Why not? Because you took my idea. You stole my idea. Beloved, they didn't steal your idea. They did not steal your idea. They're just awakened and aware. They're just spiritually aware, not socially. They're spiritually aware of what's for them. And so you cannot get mad at your friend. Your friend and you are friends for a reason because y'all think alike. Y'all are like-minded people. Y'all are on the same vibratory frequency. So when your friend takes an idea, it's not that it was your idea they stole. It's the fact that it's an idea that sits there between you all. And It has opportunity right there waiting for someone to act. I see this opportunity. I'm going to act. If I wait on you, it may be 10 years before it manifests. Before you even see it manifest. And I've seen people do this. I've seen people paralyze themselves because they don't want to act. Or to the detriment of themselves, they don't believe opportunity is in abundance. It's here right now. Outside, when you walk out your door, opportunity is there. When you wake up from your sleep, opportunity is there. When you go to your job or your business place of work, opportunity is there. Opportunity is always there. Always. You know something? I feed people every week. Every Friday, I feed people. I said, yo, these people, I've been feeding people for about 4 months now. Maybe about 4 months. I've been feeding people for about 4 months. Every Friday. And when I go and feed these people, I usually tell them it's for free. No, don't worry about nothing. It's free. It's free. It's free. And they still give me donations. They give me tips and donations. So today, I made a, big meal. Today. And I took the meal to the location that I normally go. And you know what I said to them today? I said, they usually see me come and feed them for free. But I said to them, it's donation based. Pay what you can. Pay what you can. Now, some people still didn't have the money, and I still gave them food. Because sometimes you can pay a word, but you don't even know that you can do that. See, some people don't even know that they can pay a word. They can pay a word by saying, bless you, or much love to you, or peace and prosperity to you. You can speak energy. You can pay me in words. You can pay me in encouragement. But some people don't even know that. And so they don't know that that's an opportunity that exists. And so what do? They oppress themselves. They oppress themselves and say, well, I can't eat because I ain't got no money. And they walk away. And they think that they can't eat because they got no money. But they don't understand that you can also sow a good word. You can sow a good word. You understand? And so what happens is a lot of these people that come usually and get food for free, I told them today, it's donation based. Why did I say that? Why did I tell them that? Because, beloved, the opportunity is there. And you know what they did? They put money in my bucket. Now, I'm not out there doing that for a hustle. That's not my hustle. My hustle is not that. That's not my hustle. I have a different hustle. My hustle is not that. You understand? So, when they came and gave money to me, that was me seeing an opportunity, understanding that that's for me. That money they put in that bucket, that's for me. Not the money itself, but the energy that's transferred. There's energy that gets transferred. The energy is for me. Feed back into me, because I'm coming out here every week. Feed back into me. Pour back into me. Sow back into me. That's what I do with the Cash App. Sow back into me. Feed back into me. Sow back into me. Nourish me as I continue to do this, because I'm nourishing you. The opportunity is here. It's for you to say, this is the problem. A lot of you think that you got to give $100 or $25 when you can sow $1. But you miss the opportunity because you think that you got to have at least 25 to sow, 5 to sow, whatever. So you miss a lot of opportunities. You're oppressed slave to opportunity. There's no door to opportunity that don't exist. The doors to opportunity don't exist. The window to opportunity don't exist. Because opportunity is always present. It's always present. And so you got to stop this thinking that you got to wait for the perfect time for you to quit your job, for your kids to go to school, get out of school, for your kids to get out of the house, for your husband and you to move into your vacation home, for you to turn 40, for the holidays to be over. All of this mess. You keep thinking that you got to wait for all this to make a move. I said to myself, today is going to be donation based. And you know what they did? They poured into that. Now, that doesn't get poured into if I don't make that known. See, that's called being blindly aware. I know these people got money, but I don't think that they got money to give to me. I know these people got money, but for me, I don't think they got money. I don't think they got money for me. Not for me. Nah, they already struggling. They already living hard lives, and they need to keep their money. They need every dollar they got. I can't take their money from them. They need to be able to keep their money. No, beloved. They're ready and willing to sow into you and give to you. And so I said donations today. Donation based. Give to me. You know what they do? They give. How? Because I saw the opportunity. The opportunity is always here. And I put myself in that space and said donations, and they gave. I didn't have to force their hand. And some people walked away not getting any meal because they thought, oh, I don't got nothing, so I can't really get nothing to eat. Bruh, if you're hungry, you're going to get something to eat. But if you're hungry, you got to understand, like, what the opportunity is that you have that presents itself to you. There's an opportunity for you to be like, well, can I sow a good word? Can I do some type of good deed or something? Go for it. Go for it. So, I do a lot. I feed a lot of people. I serve a lot of people. And if I put a tip jar out there, so be it. Because that's not me saying, oh, you doing this for money. No, I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it because the opportunity's there. I'm doing it because the opportunity is there. It's not that I'm doing it for money. I'm doing it because why not take advantage of the opportunity? It's here in abundance. And so this is going to make life easier for you. Watch this. This is going to make life easier for you. You're going to be able to act a little bit more, the word isn't carelessly, but you're going to be able to act a little bit more freely. You're going to be able to act a little bit more carefree. You're going to be able to act a little bit more carefree. Because every time you look around you, you're going to see nothing but opportunity. Now, you have to not be blindly aware. You have to be spiritually aware and say, is that for me though? Is that for me just because the opportunity's there? Is it for me? Listen, is the money for me? Absolutely, the money's for me. Why? Because I operate in that space. I operate in that space of people who are hungry, and I happen to be someone who has food. And because those two spaces are aligned, hunger and food, those two spaces are aligned. Guess what? Opportunity presents itself. So hungry people meets a cook. But hunger goes with cooking goes with hunger. Hungry people meets a cook, and what hungry people do when they meet a cook, they eat. And so it's not that I'm doing it for money. But when I look at them and they look at me, we have something in common. I'm looking for hungry people. They're hungry. They're looking for something to eat. I have food. Therefore, we align. Therefore, what we have is in alignment with each other. Because they're hungry and I have food. I have food looking for hungry. So we align. Hey, this goes together. You being hungry, me being a chef, let's eat. Now with them eating, the opportunity presented itself. They're hungry. Put a tip jar out there. See what they do. They gave. Whether it was $1 or $5, whether it was $5 or $100, it didn't matter. They gave. And so what you just do, beloved, what you also do in return for people like that, what you do in return is you start to enable people's and engage people's subconscious mind. You start to get them to, this is called, in the book Think and Grow Rich, this is called the power of auto-suggestion. I didn't tell them this is a certain amount, this costs this much, the food costs that much. I simply said it's donation based, put a bucket out there, and I don't have to repeat it no more. Because the power of auto-suggestion. They see food, they see a donation bucket, they give. What happened was, that's called opportunity. Opportunity. Put the bucket there, opportunity will take care of itself. Because opportunity presents itself to you. Because it presents itself. Let's say that word again. It's present. Opportunity is present. It presents itself to you. It's always present. Will always be present. Forever be present. And never ever be absent. And it will always be in abundance. Opportunity is always present. So when it presents itself to you, that's because it was present there. It was there. It was there. It was there. It was there. It's present, beloved. So they sow a seed. They sow a seed for good reason. Not because I need the money, but because what I'm doing to them on a subatomic level, that was the word I was looking for, not subconscious. What I'm doing to them on a subatomic level is the power of auto-suggestion. But even deeper, or even more so, what I'm also doing for them on a subatomic level is I'm getting them to engage in the part of their mind that they don't access and engage in. And that is the mindset of service. So I'm getting them to act on a service because what's for me is for me. Me serving people food, me cooking food every week, me making meals every week, that's for me. That's for me. That's mine. Not that I will do it every week, but cooking is something I enjoy. Making food is something I enjoy. That's for me. I can do that on a big scale or on a small scale. I know cooking is for me. And so I do the cooking. I present them with the food. They eat. No struggle. Put the tip jar out there. They tip. Why? Because you've allowed them to engage in the opportunity that is present as well. That was powerful, and y'all need to hear it again. Because you allowed them on a subatomic level. You didn't even know you were teaching and educating them on a subatomic level, but you were. You've allowed them on a subatomic level to engage in service, but also in opportunity that was present. You put a bucket out there, they engage. That means they took advantage of the opportunity that present itself, that was present. Mm. That was good. That was good. That was good. So, with that being said, I just can't believe how good that was for me. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful, tonight was a beautiful message. Because I powered through that thing to show you how abundant opportunity is. How present it is. It's always here with us. It never leaves us. It never left us. Okay? I'm so thankful right now. I'm so thankful that everywhere I look around me, I feel the presence of opportunity. Beloved, did you hear what I just said? I just empowered myself even more. I said, everywhere I look around me, I see the presence of opportunity. Do you know what that means? When you are someone who sees the presence of opportunity all around you, you are free. What's his name? Infinite Waters, when he be like, ooh, he said, let me take one side to the left. Ooh, he said, okay, over here to the right. Ooh. Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He said, deep divers, infinite waters, deep divers. Take some of that good ass prana, baby. Over to the left. Ooh, to the right. That's what I just did. I just took in some of that good ass prana, baby. I'm going to say it again because it was so good. I'm going to say it again. When you awaken to the presence of opportunity, imagine. Everybody do me a favor. Let's do an exercise. Let's do an exercise. Close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. Imagine you being asleep, all right? Right now you're asleep. You're not closing your eyes, but close your eyes and imagine when you open your eyes, imagine that you're opening your eyes from being asleep, like in the bed, okay? Imagine like it's a new day and you're just waking up, you're yawning, all that stuff, right? So on the count of 3, let's open our eyes, okay? Let's engage. Let's do a meditation real quick. A 5-10 second meditation on this opportunity being abundance, okay? Close your eyes. First law of the holistics is meditation, so let's go into it. Close your eyes. Breathe in some of that good ass prana, baby. Breathe in some of that good ass prana through your nose. And let it permeate in your chest, in your being. Let it permeate. Let it permeate all around your throat, your glands. Let it permeate all the way up through your ears, all the way up through your ears into your temples. Keep it in your throat some too. Let it permeate. And then, on the count of 3, open your eyes. 1, you're awakening from a sleep. 2, and what you're going to witness is the shackles, the chains being taken off of your lens, being removed from your mind. And now you only see everywhere you look around you, even where you're at right now. When you look around you, you're going to see the abundance of opportunity laid before you. 3. Open your eyes. Look around you. Take in some of that good prana, baby. Take in some of that good prana. To the left. To the right. Ooh, let's get some of that good prana, y'all. To my Ghadbody gang, everybody out there, listen. Now you can see the abundance, and you can see the presence. You can see the abundance of opportunity being present around you right now. Like, just take a good glance, a good grandiose look around you in every space of your life. Look at your laptop and look at the abundance of opportunity pouring out of it that you've been sitting to the side for a long time and procrastinating on doing work in it. That camera that sits over there that you've been wanting to play with that you don't play with anymore. And all of the now crazy ideas that come into you right now that you can do with that camera. The things that you can do, the content that you can create, the videos that you can do, the vlogs that you can do with that camera now. Imagine, right? And look at those clothes that you got sitting over there in the closet. Like, you ain't got to go to your closet. You're seeing this in your being, right? And you're seeing all those clothes. And now what you're seeing is all those clothes. Like, now you're really realizing how, wait a minute. I don't even really need all these clothes. Why do I got all these clothes? I don't even need them. See, you're seeing what you're seeing is the abundance of opportunity to do something good, because opportunity presents itself. Like the people who I go and serve food to, I put a tip jar out there, and all I did on a subatomic level was I allowed them to engage in service. I allowed them to engage in service. They saw my service, and that does engage in their being service. I've rendered service from them because I rendered myself a service to them. And because I rendered myself a service to them, I made them engage in rendering service unto me. You see, I set them free. No longer arrested by the oppression of thinking opportunity is not abound and is not abundantly around them anymore. But simply, and they'll go back to sleep when I leave, but in my presence, they can't help but do what? Engage in opportunity, because I make them see it. When I engage them in the service, when I put that bucket out there, and they put that bucket, engage them on a... Oh man, this stuff is good. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. Why am I so good at what I do? Why am I so good at what I do, beloved? Why? Why am I so good at what I do? They'll go back to sleep when I leave them. That's okay. But in my presence, they're going to see the abundance of opportunity that presents itself to them. Keyword, present. Slow it down. Present. 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 Opportunity is always present. It presents itself to you because it never went nowhere. It's always present when it presents. It's always present. So I'll leave them. They'll go back to sleep. But around me, you have to engage, because I come meeting you in like-mindedness. I come meeting you in alignment. That's called God. G-H-A-D. The great harmonious alignment of the divine, because I am in my divine purpose. I am in alignment with myself. So, I'm about to say something so big, so powerful. I am in alignment with my purpose. I am in alignment with myself. And because I am in alignment with myself, everywhere I go, I am needed. Everywhere I go, I'm needed. Why? Because everywhere I go, I'm supposed to be there. Everywhere I go, I'm supposed to be there. And I find others that find themselves not knowing that they needed me until I showed up. And when I showed up, they realized, oh shoot, I do need him. I do need that service he offers. I do need that. I didn't know I need that until he showed up. But I do need it. I'll take it. You see what I did? On a subatomic level, I've allowed them to engage with me in the opportunity that presents itself in abundance. And thus, in that moment that I have with them, in that moment, beloved, I set them free. I set them free. I set them free. Because that's what opportunity does when it's abundant. So I had you engage in seeing opportunity all around you. And now you can look at things that you no longer, you can see things around you and you can say, I have no use for that. Why am I holding on to that? Because you're seeing beyond the item. You're seeing beyond the things that you've been holding on to. You're seeing beyond those things. What you're seeing is opportunity. Whoa, somebody over here can use that. Somebody over there can use that. I can give this away to this shelter. I can give this away to them people. I can sell this. And what you're doing is you're seeing all the opportunity now. Beyond the item. See, you were blindly aware of this item. A lot of us got things in our home that we know we don't need. Blindly aware. We know, we are aware we don't need that, but you're blind about it. You're blindly saying, I'm still going to look the other way on that. No. You're blindly aware. You got things you don't need. And you know you don't need it, but you don't do nothing with it. But when you understand that opportunity is around you, everywhere, present every day, you start looking at things in your home and you're going to start, what you're going to start doing is, I'm telling you what's going to happen. You're going to go through some things and be like, I don't need that. You're going to go home, you're going to be in the house and you're going to comb through a lot of stuff. I don't need that. 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 And you're going to find use for it because you see opportunity now. You see opportunity. Okay? Okay? Okay. Now let's end it on a good note. The good note is take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. What you did was you just released the prison mindset. That opportunity doesn't exist. Beloved, do not oppress yourself to opportunity. Do not be an oppressed slave to opportunity. But see that it's always here. I love you. I love me. I love us. Be well, be loved, and be light, beloved brothers and sisters. And always remember to live from the soul. Live from the soul. Okay? See you next time. See you tomorrow night. I'm going to jump in this thing again. And we're going to bang another one out. Because I'm hitting y'all with nothing but topic after topic after topic after topic. Peace.